Hello again from the 2019 Global Legal Hackathon. I'm Laurence Colletti, your host for today's show. I'm reporting to you from the Microsoft office in Times Square. Beautiful digs. If anybody has not been here, I would try to get in, although the front guard might have something to say about that. But I'm here with a great team, so I'm learning about Tiny Toronto and its founders or proprietors or hackers or presenters. And so why don't I go around and have you guys introduce yourselves? Why don't we start with Andrew?
I'm Andrew Kostyuk. I'm a freelancer from New York, Staten Island. I have different jobs in cybersecurity, most of all, and in technology and in IT.
Hi, my name is Ahmed, and I'm the founder for Tiny Toronto, and I'm representing a really big team that's contributed to this project over the last few years.
Excellent, excellent. So, Tiny Toronto, and we got a little bit of the skinny yesterday. Sad, you were talking with me about some of the work you're doing, especially in Southern California, and just maybe just give me the 50,000-foot skinny as to what Tiny Toronto is and what we're converting here.
So, what we did in Toronto is that we found out that we could build homes in backyards. We found 100,000 backyards that could have these homes. And California just happens to have a lot more backyards than all of Canada. I was out there about last month, and we had the first city and county who wants to endorse our services, and that's a bit of the excitement in this month.
So tell me a little bit about what your product does here.
So we basically go to homeowners and municipalities, and we show them how they could plan to build a tiny home in their backyard that's legal, permitted, and code following, and people can collect rent out of this and make themselves more affordable to own their properties.
So give me an example. Let's say I've got a 3,500 square foot house. I've got a reasonably sized backyard. How does it work?
So let's say you have a 10,000 square foot lot and you have a 3,500 square foot house that's in the front. You may be able to put a 500 square foot unit in the backyard, and that would be a rental unit, and that would supplement your income, maybe defer the cost of your main property. In many instances, people are inviting their parents to live in the backyard to care for, and maybe the parents are taking care of the kids, so it's kind of like a built-in daycare. There's many different arrangements, but people are figuring out how to make housing more affordable in the most expensive cities like LA, San Francisco, New York, and Boston.
So what's the connection with the hackathon? It sounds like this is a product that's already working, so why are you guys here?
Some of the biggest challenges are the legal costs, and a homeowner may have to spend between $50,000 to $80,000 working with the municipality to get these things permitted. And this is just on paperwork and permissions. And what we're looking here at the hackathon at is how we can get these costs shared between homeowners at 10s or 20s in a single neighborhood, so they can bring it down to thousands of dollars instead of being so prohibitively expensive.
And I sense this is where I'm going to bring Andrew back into the conversation.
Thank you. Tiny Toronto is a very interesting idea, and that's why I was involved in this solution. And the solution is to lower the price for legal costs. That's the main idea. That's why we are here on Hackathon 2019.
All right, so it's time for my favorite question of this series of interviews, the pitch. So I understand Saad's going to do the pitch here right now, so we got the 30-second elevator. You ready?
All right.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
So housing's a big problem in all these cities, and we have a solution with tiny homes that can be placed in your backyard, be a rental unit, make it affordable for the homeowner and the future tenant, and that gives a more livable city.
I think that was just about perfect 30 seconds. Andrew, does that inspire a lot of confidence?
Tiny Toronto is a very good project, and we suppose that it could be used not only for Toronto, but for a lot of cities here in the United States. And for 10 cities, it's close to be used. Yes.
All right, last question. Do you guys think you're going to win?
Of course.
That's it. We're going to be right there.
All right, I love the confidence. I love it. So from the Microsoft office here in Times Square at the Global Legal Hackathon 2019, I'm Laurence Colletti, signing off.
If you'd like more information about what you've heard today, please visit LegalTalkNetwork.com. Subscribe via iTunes and RSS. Find us on Twitter and Facebook, or download our free Legal Talk Network app in Google Play and iTunes. The views expressed by the participants of this program are their own and do not represent the views of, nor are they endorsed by, Legal Talk Network, its officers, directors, employees, agents, representatives, shareholders, and subsidiaries. None of the content should be considered legal advice. As always, consult a lawyer.